There was once a man taking a walk by the side of a forest. On this day, he decided to enter the forest for his evening walk. He had walked 1.5 miles in when the light started fading. So he thought, let me get out before it becomes dark. Now, as he was walking toward the edge, a few animals appeared. He could spot some ferocious carnivorous animals. So to save himself, he turned around and started running deeper into the forest. As he was running, he found a witch standing in front with open arms. "Come here, I shall cling to you." He said, "What is this? Both sides danger." He turned perpendicular and ran. By now it had become totally dark. He could not see. There was a pit and some wine had covered its opening. He fell headlong into the pit. His feet got entangled in the wine, so he was hanging upside down on this pit. After a few moments, he came to his senses. He could see there was a snake at the bottom of the pit waiting. "Fall down, I shall bite you and kill you." In the meantime, 2 mice came. One was a black mouse and the other was a white mouse. They started nibbling at the branch from which the wine was hanging, indicating that this position is not permanent. We will throw you towards your imminent death. Further, some bees came and started stinging him on the face. In that pitiable situation, it was observed that this man is smiling. So a bunch of philosophers got together to figure out how can anybody smile in such a precarious situation. They looked up. There was a beehive there. Some drops of honey were falling onto his mouth. He was busy licking the honey, relishing it, and enjoying himself. He had forgotten the bee stings, the mice nibbling, the snake waiting, the animals, and the witch. You will say, this person was not half mad, he was full mad. But this story is of nobody else. It is of us souls in this material realm. That forest is like the forest of material existence, with danger at every step. The animals that had made their appearance, these are diseases that start chasing us in life. Now your sugar count has gone up. Now you've got a borderline diabetes. Now your cholesterol count has gone up. Now the BP is out of control. These are the animals that chase us in life. The witch standing in front to cling him is old age, which says, "Come into my lap." Somebody said, "जो आकर न जाए वो बुढ़ापा देखा, और जो जाकर न आए वो जवानी देखी." The one thing, once it left, it never came back. That is youth. And the one thing, once it came in life, it never went away. That is old age. So, old age is waiting to embrace us. The snake at the bottom of the pit is death in the form of time, ready to finish us off. The mice that were nibbling at the bench, they are day and night, the white mouse and the black mouse, finishing our lifespan, throwing us towards death. The bees that came to sting him on the face are numerous desires that arise in the mind and disturb our inner peace. Yet, the little bit of sensual satisfaction that we get between the contact of our senses with the sense objects, we find such relish in them that we forget the reality of our situation. So if our intellect could firmly contemplate and decide the nature and reality of this world, the mind would immediately come off. That is why Sri Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita, he says, Buddhau Sharanamanvichya Kripana Phalahetavah Buddhi Yogam Upashritya Machittaha Satatam Bhava. He says, Arjun, what I am telling you is not Karma Yoga, it is not Jnana Yoga, it is not Bhakti Yoga, it is Buddhi Yoga. Buddhi Yoga? Yes, the yoga of the intellect. This intellect is so important that if it can be illumined with proper understanding and wisdom, our work will be done. Hence, again and again, the Gita repeats, Mayi eva mana adhatsva, mayi buddhim niveshaya, mayi arpita mano buddhihi. Arjun, surrender this intellect to me. In other words, tie the intellect with the knowledge you receive from the scriptures as explained by the Guru. People ask me, Swamiji, what is the meaning of the Gayatri mantra? Now they take out all kinds of esoteric definitions. The simple, straightforward meaning of the Gayatri is that Supreme Lord who is illuminating the three worlds, may He illumine my intellect with divine knowledge. In this one prayer, we have asked for everything. Because if the intellect is corrected, our work will be done. The Kathopanishad has given the model of the chariot. It says, there is a chariot. The chariot is being pulled by horses. There are reins in the mouths of the horses. The reins are in the hands of the driver. And the passenger is sitting behind. What is this chariot? The body. The horses, the five senses. The reins are the mind. The charioteer is the intellect. The passenger behind is the soul. Now, ideally, the passenger should tell the charioteer, take me to this and this destination. In this case, the soul is sleeping. So now, the charioteer doesn't have any better guidance. So the horses have taken over. They tug the chariot in this direction, in that direction. The charioteer, he consents, and the chariot is going astray. This is the condition of the soul without guidance of divine knowledge. Now when the soul wakes up and says, no, this is my preferred direction, he instructs the intellect. The intellect then controls the mind and the mind then reigns in the senses, and this entire contraption goes towards the final goal. So, once again, the importance of the intellect is emphasized. If we wish to pull the mind away from worldly attachments and take it towards God, with our intellect, we will need to understand the nature of this world.